Okay, Friday fitness on a Friday. As I just said in a video that I finished 20 seconds ago, 5 seconds ago, I've been wanting for a long time to do a video talking about this shirt. And, you know, sorry, not sorry for just like, this is what I look like in this shirt. Like this is the peak of my physique since I started lifting 2 years ago. Really, I actually started lifting this year. I was doing a little bit of strength training stuff. I started working out 3 years ago with running, but in terms of like trying to put on muscle mass, I started really this year, and I started focusing really, really hard just in the last few months. So having muscles is just fun and exciting for me. I'm sure I'll look back at this in a year and be like, I was tiny then. Anyway, this shirt, this very, very cool shirt, I got it at Winners for like $4 several years ago, like 5 or 6 years ago, when I was super skinny. And I don't know, because when I started working out and stuff, I declared that I wasn't going to take any before and after photos and stuff like that. And now I kind of regret it, because I'm always talking about it, and it would be good if people had a visual for what I used to look like. But I used to be super skinny. I used to be just absolutely scrawny. I used to weigh, at the same height I am now, like 5'11" or something, I used to weigh about 120. And it's like I was super skinny. And then I started getting skinny fat. And my limbs were really small and everything like that. I just got this belly. And it was just, and I will try and find a picture for this. I got worm body. And I looked like one of the guys from Men in Black. And that bummed me out, and I guess there was a time when I was just bummed out about it and just trying to hide it, but pretty soon after I started exercising, I started running. And still though, like this shirt, because this is a tight shirt, and I had a huge belly, and this shirt looked horrible on me, because it was loose up here, and then it would rest on my belly and just show, like I looked like a pregnant woman all the time. And I tried to give the shirt away. I gave a bunch of clothes away at that time, because I also love minimalism and I wish I only owned 6 shirts. But I can't get rid of so many for sentimental reasons, and I want to crush sentimentality. Anyway, I tried to give it away, and the person I was going to give it to didn't want it, even though they later borrowed it and wore it and liked it. So I kept it, and it bothered me and it shamed me, because I love this shirt. It's such a cool shirt. And I ran for, I did my first year of running. I ran my 3 half marathons. I was deadlifting for lifting at that time to just keep strengthening up my posterior chain. And then when that running season ended, I put in a little bit of weightlifting, mostly just strength training and full body stuff. And at some point, I fit back into this shirt and it looked okay on me, because I've also obviously slimmed down. That's as fat as I can get right now, and then that's me at like normal posture. I'm sure that didn't come across, but I was able to put the shirt back on. I'm like, oh, I kind of fit back into this shirt, and I kind of look okay in it, because like my shoulders had filled out just from the small amount of lifting I was doing. Then I started lifting heavier, and recently, like in like this week or so, in the last couple of months, I remember the first time I thought about making this video was more than a month ago, because I put this shirt on post-workout, and especially after a trap workout. I didn't do any traps today, but my traps were just swole, if we're still using that word, which we're not. The shirt just looks bizarre on me. I like saying just around my biceps, the shirt just looks tiny on me. I look like a douchebag trying to show off that he works out. And So that gives the story kind of three parts. There was a beginning when I looked good in this shirt because I was skinny, and it did capture my persona at the time. I was skinny, I was an intellectual, I was a musician, I was heroin chic. Then the tragic act 2 where I was skinny fat and I was drunk and I was going nowhere and I wanted to get rid of the shirt and couldn't. And then the third act, what feels like the culmination, where now I'm not going to wear this shirt too often because I don't want to look like what I look like, which is a douchebag trying to show off how much he works out. So that's me in this shirt, man. That's